This is a Sig Sauer P228 in 9mm. Holds 13 rounds in the magazine, additional 1 round in the chamber. First, you'll notice there's actually 4 different buttons or appointments on this pistol. You have your takedown lever right here on the frame. Behind that, you have your decocker, which I can demonstrate here after we field strip the pistol. Also have the slide release, and then finally down here at the rear of the trigger guard is your magazine release. On the right hand side of the pistol there are no appointments or buttons or any function. This particular model pistol actually does not have an external safety. So I will eject the magazine here by depressing the magazine release button. Magazine comes out. There are no rounds in this particular magazine. And then when I draw the slide back, I will actually push up on the slide lock so that it catches into the locking groove here and causes the pistol to remain in the open position. And now with it in the open position, there's actually a arc cutout which will allow you to take the takedown lever and swing it from the horizontal position into the vertical position, which now releases the part of the pistol that keeps the slide to the receiver here, or to the frame. And so when I take the pressure off of this release, it will allow me to take the entire upper slide assembly off. So by taking the pressure off of the slide, bringing it all the way forward, now the frame of the pistol is there in your entire upper assembly, and that's as far as the frame needs to be field stripped. Now right here, there's 4 other components that I'm holding in my hand. You have the recoil guide, you have the recoil spring, and then you also have the barrel, which all come out of here. So by simply taking pressure off of the barrel with the recoil guide, now you have your recoil guide and spring, which very simply come apart. And finally, your pistol barrel, which normally would drop out to allow you to, for instance, cycle the pistol, simply just now comes right out of the slide itself. And so you have your major components of breaking down your pistol: your barrel, your spring, your guide rod, your slide, your frame, and of course your magazine. Reassembly is simply in the reverse order in which we put it in. The barrel very quickly drops right back in place here. You can see it'll kind of drop down inside of that, which also has a little square cutout there for the top because the barrel is actually exposed. Now you put your spring back into your recoil guide, and your spring sits within inside that second cylindrical opening here for the viewers at home, and this simply pushes down until you've compressed the spring and the guide right to the point where it catches on the block built into the barrel itself, and then this will simply slide back onto here, and I will push up on this catch. You can see here when a user pushes up on that catch, it will actually catch part of the slide here and allow it to stay in the cocked position. So as I put this back on here, and I'll have to drop back, so now it's caught. Now simply you can close the release lever here so that when you release the slide, it will stay in its rest or normal position. And now the hammer is actually cocked, and so I can demonstrate the use of the decocker here on the Sig Sauer 228. The rearward's most part of its travel, it will pick up the hammer, and then by pulling up on it, it will, or releasing up on it, it will actually put the hammer home. So that right there is your Sig Sauer P228 9mm, briefly field stripped and put back together. Thank you.